So next up, I went through Facebook for like a few hours, and the internet is littered with really unhelpful kind of content around relationships and love, and everyone knows that 29-year-old kind of PR girl who, shares memes on Facebook about, it's waiting for the one. And
right.
So I printed some out, and I was hoping to get your response on them. First one is, if you want to know where your heart lies, if you want to know where your heart is, look where your mind goes when it wanders.
Okay. Look, first of all, I want to be really nice to that 29-year-old PR person. She's got a really busy life, and she's doing lovely things, and she's come to certain insights.
No, she's my friend on Facebook.
Fantastic. So we love her.
Love everything about her,
we
except for this.
Okay. What do you mean? If you want to know where your heart is, look where your mind goes, where it wanders. I suppose she's trying to say that there's a deeper intuition that you just need to kind of relax into, and it will show you the answer. It's part of a long kind of tradition of, relax and the truth is there. Like open your eyes and it's staring in front of you.
It's very much that instinct thing, isn't it?
That instinct thing. And you could go, well, where your mind wanders, your mind's a bit screwy, as all our minds are, and actually maybe leading you into really unhelpful patterns, like dreaming about the bookstore guy, when actually, it's not necessarily
the dog,
good.
Annoying.
Yeah, so, like a lot of these things, they're sentimental.
Yeah.
And what is sentimentality? Sentimentality is kind of not wanting to engage with the more bitter, more cynical side of life, because it's seen as unbearable. And I don't know, in my own philosophy, I think that we should engage with the darkness, but keep, cheerful and kind and generous, but definitely engage with the darkness. And I think this kind of stuff, too often it comes from, in a way, fragility of like people who just their life's really tough, and like they don't want to read or see anything that is too negative, like life's bashed them around enough. And so they're very drawn to really romantic, quite sentimental statements.
Like a good boyfriend will never want to change anything about you except your last name.
Oh my God, it's so dangerous. As you know from my talk, I so disagree with that. No, your boyfriend will want to change lots of things about you, not because he's mean, because he really loves you, and there are things that are wrong with you, and that hopefully your boyfriend will want to change them really nicely, and you'll want to change things about him. And
if it goes well, maybe your last name will become changed.
Oh, exactly. My God, that's frightening. That's a good one, though. I should hold that up in my talk.
I've got a laminated copy. You're in love when you can't fall asleep because reality is finally better than your dreams.
Again, when I read that, I just think danger. Because how long can that last, and will that ever happen to people? It seems kind, but actually it's kind of cruel, because
anything below that,
it's likely to leave a lot of people thinking, I'm not quite human. Something's gone so wrong with my life.
Missing you is my hobby, caring for you is my job, making you happy is my duty, and loving you is my life.
Well, that's a very high bar. You want to add, but it's very hard. There's a lovely sentiments. I think we have more sympathy with that one. But I want to add, that's a real challenge.
It's not going to be easy.
But that's kind of
and they may not
Jesus,
be wild
Mahatma Gandhi,
involved.
Leo Tolstoy. Like they just about, like you've got to have some of their skills. It's going to be pretty hard,
pretty tricky.
But,
And just finally, everyone says you only fall in love once, but that's not true, because I fall in love all over again every time I see you.
Again, that's something we should aim for, but it's very hard to do, but it's a lovely aspiration. The thing is that posits the idea that there is somebody out there who does that, and they're telling you about that quite proudly, rather than it going, look, that's something that I know that I should be moving towards. It's sort of saying, I'm already in that place. And again, that is intimidating. It's like someone saying, I have amazing sex and it never goes wrong for me, or something.
It goes over 20 minutes. I'm like,
and you think, oh, that's fantastic for you, but it has the effect on the viewer of thinking,
And
who
then
am I?
4 minutes in, and I'm feeling shit about myself.
Exactly. So it secretly makes you feel quite shit about yourself.
I would agree with
Yeah.
that.